Hi, I'm Chris Parry from Equity.Guru. I started this company with a singular idea, and that was that there are plenty of people talking to retirees about their money. There are plenty of people talking to grandpa and grandma. There are plenty of people talking to the 1%. But there was nobody really talking to the kids. There was no one talking to women, refugees, immigrants, people with 3 jobs. Everything in the system was set up to all but ignore these people and even keep them from being a part of the economic class. So we started Equity.Guru with one singular focus, and that was to bring all those people into the markets, to explain to them what investing was, to explain to them how they could be their own best guardians of wealth, how they could make their small amount of money become a slightly less smaller amount of money, and how they could take control, to go to their financial advisors, to their banks, and to say, I would like my money to be doing this, rather than just sitting in an investment fund and paying me 5% every year. The reality of it is, look, if you've got $100,000 to invest, sure, a mutual fund makes sense. But if you've got $1,000 to invest in a mutual fund, what are you going to do with $1,050 next year? Realistically, what you're looking for is higher risk and higher reward. Now, you want that high risk to be something where it's a calculated risk, where you're informed as much as possible about the ins and outs of the deal before you commit to it. But also, you want a little bit of risk there. You want to be able to make 2 times, 3 times, 5 times your money rather than 5% a year. If you lose your $1,000, it's not the end of you. But if you can double it or triple it, now your base is all much bigger. You have meaningful increases, and you can go forward and start trying to find economic freedom. Now, the only way to do this, to have that calculated risk in a positive way, is to have good information ahead of you. So when we talk to companies, we don't just say, give us some cash and we'll tell everybody that you're a great deal. What we do is we say, look, we're going to bring the journalists into your boardroom. If that's something that makes you feel nervous as an executive, you probably don't want to do business with us. But if you have nothing to hide, if you have a good business plan, if you have experienced management, and if you honestly believe that you're going to build something, then having that open transparency with readers, with potential investors, is a thing that's invaluable. And we're the only people that can do it, because we're the only ones that since 2015 have traded on legitimacy, honesty, integrity. We have in the past had sponsor clients that we've gone out and told the world, don't invest in these guys right now. They're not ready. They have things they have to work through. And that becomes a good filter. It means bad companies don't want to work with us. Good companies, companies led by people who have an honest belief in their ultimate victory, they're happy to work with us, because holding you to a higher standard, one, tells the potential investor you're not scared of anything. And two, it means that the potential investor hears what we have to say and actually believes us. We're not selling them out. We're putting their money before anything else, including our own money. So Equity.Guru is a very different proposition from your standard promotional vehicle. We don't just say, yay, everything. We're very critical of the companies we work with. We want them to do well. We want them to deliver on their promises. We want them to actually return an investment for our readers. And if they can't do that because they make a mistake, oh well. But if they can't do that because they're not following through on their promises, we want to be the first ones to tell everybody about it. Equity.Guru is the legitimacy play in the Canadian small cap space. Long may it always be.